Hello guys, I just resting a little after showing the van. This is a Ford Transit. It's quite a big bus with a high roof, so you can stand even if you're 6 feet plus. I think it's about 190 centimeters inside, and I'm only 180 centimeter long. That's about 6 feet. I want to show you this little tour of our van. It was it's a 2012. It was actually for transporting school kids, and I bought this from a company 6 months ago, and I converted it so it's now a camperVan. Well, it's not fancy, and I did not spend a lot of fortune and money on it. If I guess, I just estimate the little. I think I spent between $300 to $400 or maybe $500 US dollar, between $300 and $500 US dollars, and that's top, not more. I had many things at home like lumber, boards, and stuff. So I had a lot of things at home. But I give you a little tour. This one van we are using for weekends or even day trips, not much longer. Actually, we spent a week in Stockholm this last summer, but we slept in the van actually, but the kids slept inside in a house. But other times we go camping. All we are 5 or 6 people together. We let the kids sleep in a tent. So that's how comfortable it could be. We can cook inside here. We will sleep and cook and have music and lamps and whatever. I made it a little practical and comfortable just for us. Follow us on this tour. And if you have any questions, I would be happy to answer them. And because I can't cover everything in just a little video here. So, but I hope you enjoy. I will put a little music to this maybe in the background, so it makes a little bit more interesting to watch. Welcome. Well, actually, we will start with the garage. Most YouTubers, they're starting in the front. I start here in the garage. On the top here, we have a bed for about 2 people, which is pretty nice and comfortable. I'm about 6 foot, and to be real comfortable, I will sleep a little crosswise here, but I can manage. My partner, she's short, so I stick the feet up in the corner here, lying on the pillow there. So, and under here I created this little shelf, different kind of stuff inside here, and this sliding here on a metal bar, which I'd had at home. All this I had at home. The only thing I bought actually was these white boards to put the mattress on. And this one's here is a little temporary because of the humidity that comes from when you're sleeping, so you don't get mold. Under here is a lot of space actually for whatever you need to bring. Extra water. This is when we're making a wood fire. We're using this to fry pancakes or whatever you need to fry. This one, of course, is a question for all campers, what to do when you need to go. Number 1 and number 2. Well, mostly the number 2, but we actually just use this one bucket one time just to try it out, and it works very well, but it's not very comfortable though. These beautiful curtains Jonna made, borrowing my mother's sewing machine. They're simple, just put on here a little magnet in the night. Anything else in the back? Well, I don't think so. Let's go to the front. Well, coming up here to the driver's side of the car, it's pretty comfortable. The Ford Transit 2012. It has 6 gears. It's a diesel engine, and they have 2 passenger seats here in the front. And I cover up this with a little garment here because I wanted to have a little privacy, and that is you can't see the light through that gray cloth, or tela they call it here. And the passenger seat, of course, is pretty nice. And here we're coming on in the big door here. It's actually 135 centimeters. I let that sticker stay there. It's probably from that time when they had the bus to drive the school kids. Well, you're coming inside here. It's a little high here to step up, so we have a little rock here, or sometimes we bring this one, of course. So you're getting up here. You can see here for yourself. It's a kitchen area here. I took just an old board from home. I put it up on a system here. I don't remember that name of that system actually. And under here I have the water tank, and here we have the water from that used water. And here is the system. As you can see, you can take off these things here. This one I have as a support for the table. I'll show you later. So it's pretty simple. When I bought this water pump, it was a little aggressive. It was very aggressive, as you see here. So I put the electrical connection here with this one to just put a resistance on the voltage. That way I can just touch this button. I can do it a little fast or a little slow. And it's pretty simple, actually. That's it. And this one I bought in IKEA also. It's a full size sink. And well, as these ones were sticking up a little, well, you see they are handy for practical things. And on this one sticking up, I put this little wood lumber here, so I can put a couple of electric chargers. This is 12 volt and this is USB for the iPhone or whatever. Then we have a shelf here. This one came up a little quickly actually. I needed a little space to put all kind of things here. You can see the tea, coffee, sugar, whatever. Some tissues and the soap, of course. It's very handy to have it up here actually to access the things you need. Paper roll. This paper roll I need to attach like here somewhere. Hang it under here. I want to attach it here so you can take paper with only one hand. These cans is pretty simple actually, just to screw the lid on the top here, and when you want to take them down you just unscrew it like that. Well, we are approaching the back here. We have a seat for 3 people. This seat I really didn't want to have here really, but as we have kids, well, I kept the seat so we can transport up to, we can go 6 persons, 3 in the front and 3 in the back. And the bed is here as you saw before, and the beautiful view we can have. We can change that view every time. That little blinking here is from that lamp that is adjustable. And we have in the front the same here, the same lamp here. Well, this one, it doesn't do this blipping. Oh, it does actually. So you can go down and you can go up in the high. I don't know if you can see that well. Better I shut it off. And above the cockpit, well, this is the curtain for the cockpit actually. As I attached this one here with the Velcro, well, just to make no light coming inside here or getting outside, so people can. Here is the cockpit. It's close here, so you can have the 2 seats here, and here is a bench to sit down on. That one serves also as storage. Very important things here, as you can see. especially the chessboard. And here we have the burner. This burner is a very simple burner. You can buy for very little money, $20, something like that. And it's very efficient. I really love it. We have only one of those. And here we have a little casseroles, little food actually, and more storage. And this came very, very handy. I bought this one second hand for $10. And here is the water. Maybe I told you before. This is the water you use, and this is the water you don't use anymore. And then you can shift this one to recycle. Well, just a joke, of course. Pretty much the whole thing. Well, up here I put a little ventilation. As you can see, I can open this hatch. There is actually a little thing here you can attach here. And then you have a wonderful storage up here also above the cockpit, as you can see here. And I installed this little fan because it takes out the air from the van and spit the air outside. I think it's changing air inside here every, well, 2 times an hour. It's very small, and it's actually made of, or the distributor is solar. It's come out from the sun there, and it has a solar cell, so I don't need to put any battery or anything on that one. It's just working. It's wonderful. So that's about it. Well, we have this table. I will set it up so you can see how that works. Well, it's my own invention. So that's about it. Yes, as you see here, here's the table. It's pretty simple, and you just sit down here, and you come here, and you can sit down on this side. So, well, I suppose you can sit here 5 to 6 persons. Even though the table is a little small, you can have your accessories or your whatever here, and that's wonderful, isn't it? It's small but efficient. Well, most efficient actually for 2 people, I would say. The kids have to stay outside. You can rather be alone in here if you do the cooking. I think that's for the best. I put also here a little voltage meter. So right now it's 12.5 volt, which is pretty good. And show you the whole van from the side. I tinted the windows in the back actually because you get a little bit more privacy. And then the back you have a 2-door system.